This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876 309 6128. That's 876 309 6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876 586 0471. That's 876 586 0471. This video is brought to you by Starboy's Juices, infusing fruits with sea moss in Philadelphia and New Jersey. Refreshing, nutritious, and delicious. There are numerous flavors to choose from. There is strawberry sea moss, peanut hard-on, beaten thing, pineapple sea moss, mango sea moss, pineapple ginger, ginger root, cucumber ginger, and so much more. Call Starboys at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454. Call now and you won't be disappointed. If you think the juices were good, then try Starboy's Jello, full of flavor and sumptuous. Again, call Starboys at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454. Hey guys, thank you so much for taking your time out to watch this video in particular. But let me give you an update on a channel called Sport City. Yes, Sport City. It is a channel dedicated to everything related to Jamaican sports. Football, cricket, athletics, netball, rugby league, rugby union, tennis, lacrosse, swimming, you name it, we got it on Sport City. And what is the channel designed to do? It is designed to highlight Jamaican talents across all of those sporting disciplines. If you're a Jamaican and you're playing that sport, then we got you covered on Sport City. So it's quite simple, guys. Hit the subscribe button to Sport City right now.
Skin clean and nice and ting. I'm Tiffany Cannon, Reggae Girl Striker, and you are watching the Reggae Boys Commentary. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe.
Good evening, everybody. Hope everyone is doing well. I'm Simon Preston, and welcome back to Reggae Boys Commentary. This is the platform where we get everything in relation to Jamaican football, your hub for everything Jamaican football related, accuracy, reliability, Let's just jump right in. You guys know who this is, right? Alison Swaby. Yep. Alison Swaby, the first defender to score for Jamaica in a World Cup since Zelana Barnes. All right, good. Look at the excitement at when the goal was scored in Kingston.
We are one love. I want to say one love. All the people with the one love, big up on yourself. Big up on yourself. One love, people, big up on yourself.
Yeah, my prediction was 2-0. But, I did say Alison Swaby would score. I did 2-0. I said one from Alison and one from Chantel. That was my prediction. One from Alison and one from Chantel. That was my predictions in particular. Thank you very much. Yep, you're right. Positive vibrations. And I must say thank you very much to those individuals that recognize me, as I've received a blue tick on Twitter. So it means I'm verified. It means I'm a human being. And as Chris Martin would say, a big deal. But yes, thank you very much for the blue check mark on Twitter. So let's go through some of the records, okay? Yeah. Ready? Boom. First set. First time Jamaica are keeping 2 clean sheets at a World Cup. 0-0 against France, and of course the 1-0 over Panama. The only other time that Jamaica's kept a clean sheet at a World Cup was the Under-20 World Cup in 2001. You guys remember that? Yeah. Alison Swaby. Alison Swaby scoring her first goal for Jamaica since November 2022. That was, of course, against Paraguay at the Montego Bay Sports Complex. Number 4, Jamaica's first win at a Women's World Cup. Yeah, Jamaica's first win at a Women's World Cup. And Jamaica's first win at any World Cup since June 26, 1998. Remember, the 2 most crime-free days ever in Jamaica's history was November 16, 1997 and June 26, 1998. On November 16, 1997, when the Reggae Boys qualified for the World Cup, there were no deaths recorded on the island. And it was close to 0, I believe, on June 26, 1998 as well. So it'd be interesting to see what the figures were like for today, because today we had the Reggae Girls win, we had the Sunshine Girls win, we had Jamaica's volleyball team win, the girls team win, we even had West Indies win. So July 29, 2023, a special day for sure. 4 points, the most of any Jamaican team at a World Cup. So we know the Reggae Boys picked up 3 points in 98. The Under-20 team had 1 point in 2001. The Under-17 team took 1 point in 2011. So the Reggae Girls, 4 points in a tournament, the most for any Jamaican team at a World Cup. Number 6, the first time that the Reggae Girls are taking the lead in a game at a Women's World Cup. That is the first time that Jamaica is taking a lead in a game at the Women's World Cup. Because as we know, Jamaica's goal against Australia, it came when Australia were up 2-0. Havana Salone scored, making it 2-1. So Jamaica's first time taking a lead in a World Cup, and of course, win the game by 1-0. Number 7, first Caribbean team to win a game in Women's World Cup history. Yep, as we know, the only other Caribbean team to play in a World Cup is Haiti. And there are other records that I want you to feast your eyes upon. That's what we're going to look at this particular moment in time. This list right here is the goal scorers. Okay? So as you can see right here, Jamaica's World Cup goal scorers. Robbie Earl, RR. Robbie Earl, Theodore Whitmore, Fabian Dawkins, Zalana Barnes, Andre Ele Lewis, Havana Salone, and Alison Swaby. So Jamaica has 8 goals. 8 goals in the history of World Cups. 8 goals. I repeat, Jamaica has 8 goals. 8 goals. So, a few more records. Let's look at it, shall we? There we go. So, Jamaica, the 30th country to win a game at the FIFA Women's World Cup. It's the 30th country to do so. And I know exactly what you guys are wondering, but Simon, how much teams have played in a FIFA Women's World Cup? And that is a fair question. That is an absolutely fair question to point out. So in the history of the FIFA Women's World Cup, 44 teams. 305, a checkup Simon Love showing. Of course, man, you know, are from 2016, that this is how we do it. So in the history of the Women's World Cup, 44 teams, 44 countries have played in the Women's World Cup, right? And Jamaica are the 30th team to win a game at a FIFA Women's World Cup. By virtue of Jamaica's victory today, I'm going to show you. Just going to flip it around. I would love to add another one. Yeah. Let me show you. There we go. So by virtue of Jamaica's victory today over Panama, Jamaica becomes the 23rd most successful team in the history of the Women's World Cup. By virtue of today's result, Jamaica are the 23rd most successful team in the history of the FIFA Women's World Cup. How does that sound? Exciting? Riveting? It should, shouldn't it? Yeah. Well, all of us should feel that way. All of us should be excited by this because Jamaica are 23rd in the history of the Women's World Cup in terms of the success in a tournament itself. Jamaica are the 30th country to win a game. We have many countries that haven't won a game in the FIFA Women's World Cup. Many countries. For example, Mexico. Yep. Mexico have never, ever won a game in the FIFA Women's World Cup. Tajay Scott, how are you doing, sir? Great win today. We'll look. Progress. The rankings? No, it doesn't. Or it doesn't share the same spot. Mexico hasn't won a game in a World Cup. Argentina has been to 4 World Cups and yet to win a game. Costa Rica haven't won a game at a World Cup. Scotland, South Africa, Ireland, Haiti, Equatorial Guinea, Panama, Vietnam, Morocco, Zambia. So you're talking about another 14 countries. Another 14 countries that have at the FIFA Women's World Cup. Back to the records, shall we? Back to the records. Okay. The third CONCACAF nation after USA and Mexico to win a game at the FIFA Women's World Cup. You see that? You see that? Alison Swaby, the first defender to score for Jamaica at a World Cup since Zalana Barnes at the under World Cup in 2011. Again, Jamaica joins the United States and Canada as the only other CONCACAF teams to keep 2 clean sheets in their opening 2 games in a Women's World Cup. Jamaica, one of 7 teams at this World Cup who have not conceded a goal. And guess what, folks? There are 6 CONCACAF teams at this World Cup. United States, Canada, Jamaica, Costa Rica, Panama, Haiti. And guess what? USA, Canada, Jamaica are on 4 points. Costa Rica still without a point. Haiti without a point. Panama without a point. Jamaica, one of 3 CONCACAF teams with a point. In World Cup history, 10 teams have been able to accomplish this feat. Well, I was just zeroing in on CONCACAF because that is our region. Before we continue with more records, what I would like to do for you is play Lauren Donaldson, what he said in the post-match press conference. There we go.
Well, I don't know if it's wasteful or it's just nerve. They're still coming off of the game, the high from the France game, and obviously, yes, there's a lot of jitters and butterfly because most of the time we're not the favorite to win a game, so that's very, very difficult, to carry that burden. So that's why I think there was some wastefulness in front of goal. I didn't think we were clinical, as you say, yeah, but that has to be expected. But we got the one that counted, and that's all that matters right now.
Congratulations on the win. The result tonight means your fate is in your own hands. You come up against Brazil. How do you use that situation at the moment?
Well, if you asked me before the World Cup, if we have one game to decide our fate, the last game, I would have said just give it to us. Let's take it. And that's what we wanted. We wanted to have a chance to play for something the last game because it's the players, the coaching staff, and when we look at it, even all the adversity that we have, we know as a group that give us a chance and we can come on. So I think it's wonderful that we still have a chance doing something. So it's the last game. It's this one was a dog fight. That one is going to also be another dog fight.
And I guess the position you're in, you can get a draw, and that's tough. But you want to go to have a bit more of a positive mindset in that, or would you be happy to sit that?
I don't know what we it's hard to sit back in a team like Brazil because Brazil is used to scoring goals, and there's I much wonder about all my Jamaican people now because half of them are so-called 90% of them are Brazilian fans. So, but we wear the same colors. We have a lot of respect for Brazil and the people in Jamaica. Brazilians get along, friendship-wise, just football and life. But the loving of football of Brazil, most Jamaicans think they're Brazilians when it comes to football. So it will be very interesting to see that. But no, they have a lot of flair. So they play one way and they're gonna play that way. We have to try to come out and do something special to get something out of the game.
And to get Shaw back to the next game, how much of a bonus?
Well, yeah, that means a lot. That means a lot to us, because she's a hell of a goal scorer and she's a big target, and she will actually draw some attention. So that's good.
Hi, Mom. Congratulations on the win once again. You had a huge morale boosting result against France in game one. You've had a huge morale boosting win, a historic win tonight. In terms of preparing the players for the next game mentally, is it important to, I guess, you spoke yesterday pre-game about, kind of just getting everyone on the same page and the importance of not getting too high after the first win. Is it the same, planning for the next game?
Yeah, it's the same going into the next game. Now that they're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel to get through the first round. They have a chance like anybody else, and I think our preparation is going to be. We will prepare for it, and we're going to come out and play hard, and just leave it there, leave everything on the field. So that's going to be our mindset. We leave it there. That was just I'm overjoyed because we did some practice yesterday, and and the same corner kick, and our attention span was just like a 2-year-old, and I'm like, okay, maybe it's going to happen in the game. So sometimes that happened in practice. You say it will happen in the game. So I was very happy for Alison. She's worked hard, and she was the captain tonight also. So there's a lot of burden she had to carry for Jamaica, and I'm glad she got the finish.
So that was Lauren Donaldson, the head coach of the Reggae Girlz. You heard what he said? Jamaica is 90% Brazilian fans. I understand exactly where he's coming from, with that, because since the day I was born, you know, my closest brother is a Brazilian fan, right? He's a massive Brazil fan. Massive Brazil fan. Big Brazil fan. And then you go into school and you see Brazil fans. I'm like, where is this infatuation with Brazil from? Anyways, we're going to continue with the records that have been set and broken. Tiffany Cameron was brilliant today. She should get some more game time. She looked very well today. I think attacking wise, the overlapping, splendid, absolutely splendid. Simon, how's the feel on the ground? Is there any billboards blasting up the big ups, Hertfordshire, New Kingston? It will come, that's for sure. Agility says, looking good. Good Jamaica, yeah. Well, I know a lot of Jamaicans are Brazil fans. That is true, but sorry, in the men's World Cup quarterfinals, in the women's World Cup group stage exit, sorry, Brazil fans, but it's not happening. It's not gonna happen. So, bye bye to Brazil fans. Bye bye. You know, it's just not going to happen. Let's continue with the records, but just a reminder to hit the like button, okay, guys? It's just not going to happen. Good. Hit the like button and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Spain, Japan, Switzerland, England, Germany, Colombia, Jamaica. Teams who have not conceded at this World Cup. Jamaica, the only CONCACAF team to do so. 1, 2, 3, 4 from UEFA, 1 from Asia, 1 from CONMEBOL. 2 clean sheets, eh? Tiffany Cameron set a record today, and we'll touch on that right here. I come into your comment, BM. Tiffany Cameron created history today by being the first player. She played for Canada at the Under-17 World Cup in 2008 in New Zealand. Of course, the 2019 and 2023 tournaments for Jamaica. I understand. Okay. Fair enough. How was the infatuation started Pele's time? Fair. 1970 World Cup is what a lot of people discuss. And even before that, many talk about 62. I've heard discussions of that nature as well in 62. You know? But come Wednesday morning, it's going to be a public holiday. Back-to-back days, public holidays. Because we're on the cusp of a round of 16 appearance. Yeah. And you see, Tennessee, most of the Brazilian fans, they've never even been to Brazil before. They can't tell you 2 words in Portuguese, and they say, oh, I'm a Brazilian. 7-1. Amayad. Disgrace. They get 7-1. Only a few teams in the world to not win the World Cup on home soil. Disgrace. Anyways, we continue. Beauty of it, right? The beauty of it is the depth, because we're even yet to see Kiki, because we saw a bit of Cameron today. We saw Soleil these 2 games. We saw Chena We see Tiffany now. We saw Kayla McKenna. And you saw the purpose and the exuberance when Soleil and Cameron came on, right? That youthful exuberance, that will, that grit to be able to narrow down the spaces for Panama. And it worked. You could see that it created opportunities even in the back end of the game. So, of course, they do have a purpose. And I do think there's going to be more involvement of those names that you made mention later in the tournament. No agility, because remember, France has scored 2 goals, Jamaica has scored 1. So, by virtue of that, France would be at the top of the table because France has scored 2 goals and Jamaica has scored 1 goal. Had Jamaica and France have the same goals scored and the same goals against, then it will come down to cards. And that is exactly what eliminated Senegal from the 2018 FIFA Men's World Cup in Russia. Parade? I'm not sure. But I know the Ministry of Sport had a breakfast party this morning, and I know the Minister Grange would consider a motorcade if Jamaica has a deep run in the competition. What I will say is that it's going to be a huge budget because I know she's planning Independence Day celebrations. If the netball team wins the World Cup, then that's a celebration right there. The Reggae Girls have a deep run in the World Cup. That's another celebration right there. If Shirley and Fraser Price breaks the world record or any of our athletics stars have a good run, then that's another celebration right there. So there's going to be so much things to be able to plan and execute over the next 4 weeks, 6 weeks. Let's see if Jamaica wins the Netball World Cup. There's going to be a big motorcade. If our Reggae Girls have a deep run in the World Cup, same way as well. If Shelley breaks the world record, I expect the same as well. So we'll see. You know. Well, I thought, I don't get. I mean, BM explained it in relation to Pele, but still, I don't get the infatuation. I really don't. I mean, it's a country with tremendous talents. They produced Rene Simoes for us, Alfredo Monteso for us, Walter Gama for us, Luciano Gama, you know. Yes, Calvin, I genuinely believe that Jamaica has the strong chance of being able to advance beyond the group stages of the FIFA Women's World Cup. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because remember now, Jamaica is in the driver's seat. Jamaica are in the top 2 with 4 points. Brazil will need to press to be able to get the results. All Jamaica would need is a draw. Brazil needs a win. So, with Brazil needing to press Jamaica, that is going to create space in behind the Brazilians. And once Vian Sampson does the dirty work in regaining possession for Jamaica, once she or Drew Spence or Atlanta Primus is able to find that incisive pass to Jody, to Tiffany, to Kayla, to Chaina, to Bunny, then there will be acres of space to be exploited and will create genuine goal scoring opportunities for Jamaica. So, with that being said, all of that should be pointed out as something vital. What do you mean? Disgrace. 7-1. I was worried about the subs, though. More experience was needed. I wasn't worried about the subs, no. I see a purpose in every single one because you look at Chaina Matthews, industrious, tenacious, individual, right? So she was the first change. Giselle Washington and Cameron Simmons in the 80th minute, youthful exuberance, and brought a different dimension to Jamaica's attack. Tierney Wilcher and Peyton McNamara. Tierney Wilcher came on for Tiffany Cameron, who was starting to cramp up. And Peyton McNamara came on for Atlanta Primus. Peyton sitting in that deeper role just to solidify things and solidify the victory. So I think the 5 changes were great, honestly. 5 outstanding changes. You know? That means we've seen, all right, 11, all right, 12. Let's count and see how much members of the Jamaican squad that we've seen so far. Okay, let's do that right now. Yeah, let's do the count together. It's 7-1. Yeah. You know what's funny, Greg Honeygun? If Jamaica finishes second in Group F, then Jamaica would play the winner of Group H. Germany are the favorites to top Group H. So it could be Germany against Jamaica in the round of 16 of the World Cup. Interesting, isn't it? Yeah. That's right, guys. Yes, you are correct. Tajay, it is Soleil Washington. You're absolutely right. Soleil, the younger sister of Giselle. You're 100% spot on. Soleil Washington, the youngest player of the Reggae Girls of Warasta. Correct. 100%. Thank you very much, Faith Temple. Much appreciated. Let's count how much of the 23 players for the Reggae Girls have played so far in the tournament. So I have 11, 12, 13. That's 13 so far. 13 players, okay? 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay. So 18 of the 23 players have played. I repeat, 18 of the 23 players in Jamaica squad have played. So the remaining 5 that have not played as yet are Sydney Schneider, Leah Brooks, Kanya Plummer, Kiki Van Zanten, and one more. Do you guys know who that person is? Kanya Plummer, Sydney Schneider, Leah Brooks, Kiki Van Zanten, and Paige Bailey Gale. 18 players utilized. 18 players. Love that, Romoy Reed. It says 2-1. Love it. Yes, that's correct. Paige Bailey Gale. So 18 of the 23 have played. I mean, Sashana Campbell has traveled, but she is the reserve player. All right. Let's look at the 2019 World Cup. How much of the Jamaica's 23 members, played? Go ahead. 18 players that played in terms of this tournament. Love that, Jody Brown with the clincher. That would be fantastic. Okay. 1, 2, 14, right? Almost 4. It's 14, right? Okay. So when you look at the last Jamaican squad, the 2019 roster, there were 2 individuals in particular that did not play. Did Chanel Hudson Marks play? Okay, Chanel did not. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 20 players 20 players in the last World Cup squad played for Jamaica, and 18 have played this time. The 3 players that didn't play in the last World Cup for Jamaica were Yasmin Jameson, Ashley Shim, and Chanel Hudson Marks. In this tournament, the 5 that are yet to feature, 2 goalkeepers, Sydney Schneider and Leah Brooks, Kiki Van Zanten, Paige Bailey-Gale, and Kanya. Yeah, come on guys, smash the like button as we go through the records. I see this comment here from Tamaya Edwards. We definitely did not get easy teams, and passing the group stage means it's a bit. Or do you think Brooks will get any playing time? Leah Brooks, 18-year-old Leah Brooks. Good question. It's difficult to say because there's still a job to do to qualify for the next round in terms of the round of 16 of the tournament itself. You know, Sydney Schneider is, you could say, next in the pecking order of things. Leah Brooks is yet to even make her debut for Jamaica at this point. Will it come in a World Cup? You know, that's something to consider as well. But Sydney Schneider is somebody that not only played at the last World Cup, she played 2 matches at the last World Cup against Brazil and Italy. She saved a penalty against Brazil at the last World Cup as well when she was a teenager. So Rebecca Spencer has played 2 matches for the Reggae Girls at the World Cup. Sydney Schneider has played 2 games for the Reggae Girls at the World Cup. The other goalkeeper that has played for Jamaica at the World Cup is Nicole McClure. So you know what this means, right? If Rebecca Spencer plays 1 more game, then she would have the most appearances for a goalkeeper, for a Reggae Girls goalkeeper at the World Cup. You see what I'm saying? So yeah. So that would be good. That would be really good, you know? So you guys remember the records? Do you guys remember the records? Let me know if you guys remember it. And we can go through the group standings and the different results from the different games as well. That is another factor, another element to be considered as well, that we can be able to look at. Once again, alrighty. Absolutely, we're in a good position. It is a fantastic experience. Even if Leah doesn't play, it's still a great experience. Even for Sydney. And I know for Sydney, you know, some people might say, well, you played 2 games at the last World Cup. You haven't played in this World Cup just yet. Is that a step back? No, not at all. Think about the valuable experience that she's getting, learning from an experienced goalkeeper in Rebecca Spencer. Remember, you know, Sydney is a professional footballer almost 2 years now. Rebecca has been a professional over a decade. Think about the experience that she's gaining, learning from Rebecca day in, day out in training. This is going to suit up Sydney quite well when she's 26, 27 at the next World Cup and approaching her peak. So all of this, Sydney should be like a sponge, just soaking up everything. What does Rebecca do when she's defending crosses? You know, how does she react in terms of communicating in the back line? So Sydney has so much amazing experience and talent in terms of to learn from and what she'll be able to gain as well. And she already has a World Cup experience under her belt, and she knows exactly what is to come as well. And you think about other young players, Leah Brooks having the experience to be there as a teenager, fantastic as well. Kanya Plummer coming back into the fold, fantastic as well for her at her second World Cup. Paige Bailey-Gale, her first World Cup, great to be there as well because she's in her early 20s. And Kiki Van Zanten, her goal against Costa Rica, ensure that we have a chance to qualify for the Olympics as well. So yeah, great experiences. Yeah. What is lax? Why are you laughing at me? The team has a good amount of young players, so the team should be good. Ronnie, I did a video, and I want you guys to watch it in relation to Jamaica winning the 2027 World Cup. Okay? I want you to look at it. I want you to watch it. Jamaica to win the 2027 World Cup. I want you to watch the video, and I'm going to post it in the chat as well. Jamaica to win the 2027 FIFA Women's World Cup. Because look at the quality that is there. And Tajay Scott, I know that you commented on that video as well. Yes, yes, Tamaya, I know you're referring to lacrosse. I know. But what do you mean superior? Do clarify. But yeah, guys, this video scene right here, I explain why 2027 World Cup is important for Jamaica because of the talent that we have right now in our late teens, early 20s, will be approaching their mid 20s. You know what I'm saying? So all of this should be exciting for us, because when you look at our squad and the potential that it will be, you have persons like Sydney Schneider, the Swaby sisters still around, Giselle Washington, Soleil Washington as well, Sade Damalek and Paige Bailey, Marley Frey, Khadija Bunishaw, Jodie Brown, and you're still gonna have Auntie Tiffany in the wings as well, you know. And there's amazing talent, Kiki Van Zanten and little sister Mimi, as well. Lots of talent. You're funny, you know that? But yes, guys, make sure you guys big up Tamaya Edwards in the chat. She is one of only 7 Jamaicans to represent Jamaica at 2 World Cups. She represented Jamaica at the Under-19 Women's Lacrosse World Cup in 2019 in Canada and the Senior Women's Lacrosse World Cup in 2022 in Maryland. One of 7 players to play 2 World Cups. So a big deal. Damien Former McGregor says, good evening, everybody. Good evening. How are you doing, sir? I hope you're doing well. Okay. Let's continue. Back here, okay? Let's look at the groups, okay? How are things shaping up right now in each group? Group A, Switzerland, New Zealand, Philippines, and Norway. Philippines picked up their first victory in a World Cup quite recently. Remember, Philippines defeated New Zealand. Yep, Philippines defeated New Zealand by 1-0. And now the Philippines will face Norway in the last group stage game. Wow, that's tomorrow. That is tomorrow. Yeah, Switzerland against New Zealand. So this group, all teams in the group still have a good chance to qualify for the round of 16. I go with New Zealand, and I will go with, see, it even depends on the margin in the Philippines game. I'm going to go with New Zealand and Switzerland. Group B, Nigeria, Canada, Australia, and Republic of Ireland. Canada, I'm going to go with Canada to go through alongside Nigeria. Yeah. Group C. Well, Group C is basically sorted. Spain and Japan, it's only a matter of who will finish where in the group, as Japan and Spain recorded 5-0 victories over Zambia. Spain had a 3-0 win over Costa Rica, while Japan had a 2-0 victory. Costa Rica can earn some coefficient points for CONCACAF with a victory over Zambia. So it'd be imperative for Costa Rica to defeat Zambia so CONCACAF can maintain their coefficient points for the next World Cup qualifying cycle. Group D, England, Denmark, China, and Haiti. So England at the top with 6 points, and England was certainly looking for another victory to keep this momentum going. For me, the favorites to win it. And this would mean Haiti against Denmark. Would love Haiti to get on the board in terms of a point. That would be fantastic, So we'll see how all of that pans out. But it would be great for Haiti to get their first point. Group E. Yes, that is correct. Yes, Tajay Scott. Havana Salone, Alison Swaby, Jamaica's first 2 World Cup goal scorers. Bunny Shaw looking to add her name to make it a trio. Yeah. Group E, the United States, Netherlands, Portugal, Vietnam. The US plays Portugal next, and the Netherlands plays Vietnam. The US and Netherlands, I expect to advance. Group F, France, Jamaica, Brazil, and Panama. That's where things are right now. But did you guys see Brazil in the She Believes Cup? So I had an opportunity to watch Brazil, especially from the friendlies that they had last year against Canada as well. And Brazil are a team that's beatable. Yep. So, Brazil, their last few games. 2-0 loss to Canada, 2-1 loss to the United States, a 4-2 loss to England on penalties after a 1-1 scoreline. I know the friendlies before that they had, but we're ready. Ready for the world. Ready for the world and what lies ahead. And we can't wait. This will be the third time. Ian Campbell says, big up, Simon. Big up, Ian. How are you doing, man? But yep, this will be the third time that Jamaica plays Brazil. Both teams first met at the Pan Am Games in 2007. Games in which Marta played in, Christiane played in, Daniela played in as well. Yeah. Is there an unbeatable team? Yeah. They're in Haiti's group. And it's the Lionesses. So for me, it would be them. And I know many people will be quick to say the performance that Haiti gave, which is true. Haiti did put on a performance that gave England a lot of tests. But you could see how they were able to settle in the next game against Denmark. It's coming. We, Jamaica, love it. Love it. You're a popcorn store. Are we still loving? Melissa Reed said, bless up, Simon. Bless up. How are you doing, man? Hope you're doing good. Ronnie, I think this could be the final. I think it could be a USA-England final. If both teams top the group, then this could be the final. This Brazil-Jamaica match is going to look like a World Cup final. They're going to press us. Yeah, we have a very good coaching staff. Fantastic coaching staff. You're absolutely right. Group G, Sweden. They're through to the last 16 with a 5-0 victory over Italy. So Italy plays South Africa in the next game. Argentina plays Sweden. South Africa win over Italy means they're through. But at least South Africa picked up their first point in World Cup history. And Group H, the group that Jamaica will want to make a keen and special mention. Spain looked good, you're right. And if you watch the 2019 World Cup, Spain were eliminated in the round of 16 by the United States. And the United States had to work, had to show real grit and determination to win the game. Because it was 1-1 for a large proportion of that game. Christopher McKenzie says up, Simon, up. Marta would play against us in the next game. We'll see. It depends on the coach of Brazil. We'll see. Depends on the tactics that the Brazilians will have. But we shall see. So Group H, Jamaica will also keep close ties on Group H because because the winner or runner-up could play Jamaica once Jamaica progresses. Germany 6, Morocco 0. The biggest win of this tournament so far. Colombia 2, South Korea 0. So South Korea plays Morocco in a few hours from now, and Germany plays Colombia. And if Jamaica are able to advance, then Jamaica would play on the 8th. Regardless of what happens, Jamaica would play on the 8th. If Jamaica wins Group F, or as a runner-up of F, Jamaica would play on the 8th of August, the next game. So that would be the following Tuesday. The round of 16, the following Tuesday. Okay? That would be the following Tuesday. Yeah. So that'll be the following Tuesday. Okay, guys? Good. And I'll be at the Melbourne Stadium if Jamaica's runner-up. I'll be in Adelaide if Jamaica finishes if Jamaica wins the group. Yeah. The Melbourne Rectangular Stadium. Melbourne Rectangular Stadium. That's where Jamaica will play the next game against Brazil. So Jamaica finishing second. Jamaica would already know that stadium. So would Germany as well. Match 55. Match 56. Okay, match 56, match 54. Okay. If Jamaica finishes second in the group and wins the round of 16, it means a clash against England in the quarterfinals. Hey, how are you guys doing, man? Nice, nice. Believe. Christopher McKenzie says Jamaica 0, Brazil 0. I'll take that right now. Yes, that is correct, Jason. As I've said literally 30 seconds ago, I think it's going to be Germany against Jamaica and France against Colombia. Jamaica defeating Germany would mean Jamaica against England in the quarterfinals. Yeah. Mm-hmm. What do you mean? Never. What is wrong with you? You wouldn't want England, Jamaica would be an awesome game, and you know that too. The quality of football, the talent on store. Come on, man. So yeah. So yeah. Mm-hmm. Wow, bold. Interesting. I expect it to be a good game still, you know. I expect it to be a good game. But if Jamaica plays England, then in the quarterfinals of the World Cup, then go for 1-1 in regular time, 1-1 in extra time, and go down to penalty, then close my eyes. So and whatever happens, happens. Oh boy, you're not easy at all, you know. Yeah, we realized that we saw a bit of evidence of it at the Euros, but they are European champions for a reason. They are, you know. Yeah. Stop it. That's not true. Not at all. Not true. Yes, because as you know, these are two of the best teams in the world, so it does help us. And of course, it helps as well because we have a diaspora in the United States, and the United States produce some of the best women's players on the planet, so it's no surprise. Same in lacrosse, the United States produces the best lacrosse players in the world, so it's no surprise that the men and women that come out that have Jamaican heritage, and that's the reason why Jamaica's men's and women's lacrosse teams do so well. Yeah, it was a good moment to see that. Hot Chili says, how are you, Hot Chili? Huh? What are you talking about? Lead by example. Leader by example. Actually, this is a big win today. 3 points safely in the bag. Great teams. I have the final as USA England, but let's see. This World Cup continues to produce exciting moments. With the shirts, I saw a celebration and they panned the camera to the crowd. That's what I saw. Depending on the broadcast provider that you have, they'll show different camera angles, so you won't catch or see everything. So that's what I'll say from that sort of standpoint. Yes, folks. A win. 3 points. History. Two-time winners, World Cup winners, the Germans are always a threat. Always, 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 always. Top league for women. Currently the English league, the best league in terms of women's football. If I had this question probably 2 decades ago, I'd have said the Swedish league and the Norwegian league. But presently, it's It's the English League. Okay. Well, their World Cup, they've won the World Cup for a reason, 2011, and a big reason is based on how they've been able to move the ball so well. Yes, it is fully professional. Yes. Even the championship as well. That is also a professional league. Yes, it's also a professional league as well. Yes, it is. First local show coach to affiliate for Jamaica, meaning Jamaican-born coach Lauren Donaldson. A win, yeah. Wendell Downswell has gotten draws, so yeah, that's true. So yeah, that's right. So that's true. Yep, Xavier Gilbert's the assistant coach. Yeah, man, big up. That's all we need. Just to draw. Yeah. Okay, cool. Take it easy. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. I appreciate it. Remember all these records that, okay, guys? It's a special one. All of those leagues are top leagues as well. The best for me would be the English one. That is what I would say. You have the German league, the English league, the Spanish league. That is what I would say. You have the German league, the English league, the Spanish league. That is what I would say. It is a good league, but it's not the same like in Europe. A good league, but I wouldn't hold it in the same. I wouldn't hold it in the same breath as England. You're a good league, but I wouldn't hold it in the same. I wouldn't hold it in the same breath as England. You're a good league, but I wouldn't hold it in the same. I wouldn't hold it in the same breath as. So that's what I would say in the grand scheme of things, you know. So an important point for us to process in everything. So that's what I would say in the grand scheme of things, you know. Of course, Marvin. Of course, you're. That's why you have tactical performances, Marvin. Tactical performances and tactical performances. Thanks for tuning in. Hit subscribe button to Reggae Boys Commentary. All right, guys. Would really appreciate it. And we'll be back with so much more right here. Hit the like button.
This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing.
And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471. That's 876-586-0471.
This video is brought to you by Starboys Juices, infusing fruits with sea moss in Philadelphia and New Jersey. Refreshing, nutritious, and delicious. There are numerous flavors to choose from. There is strawberry sea moss, peanut hard-on, beet and thing, pineapple sea moss, mango sea moss, pineapple ginger, ginger root, cucumber ginger, and so much more. Call Starboys at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454. Call now and you won't be disappointed. If you think the juices were good, then try Starboys Jello, full of flavor and sumptuous. Again, call Starboys at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454.
Hey guys, thank you so much for taking your time out to watch this video in particular. But let me give you an update on a channel called Sport City. Yes, Sport City. It is a channel dedicated to everything related to Jamaican sports. Football, cricket, athletics, netball, rugby league, rugby union, tennis, lacrosse, swimming, you name it, we got it on Sport City. And what is the channel designed to do? It is designed to highlight Jamaican talents across all of those sporting disciplines. If you're a Jamaican and you're playing that sport, then we got you covered on Sport City. So it's quite simple, guys. Hit the subscribe button to Sport City right now.
Hi, my name's Lee Williamson. Subscribe to Reggae Boys Commentary.
Hi, my name is Joby McAnuff. Subscribe to Reggae Boys Commentary.
Hi everybody, I'm Darren Moore and you're watching Reggae Boys Commentary.
Getting clean and nice and ting and ting. I'm Tiffany Cannon, Reggae Girl Striker, and you are watching the Reggae Boys Commentary. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe.
Yes, Reggae Boys Commentary, like and subscribe, yeah? Reggae Boys Commentary, like, share, and subscribe.
Reggae Boys Commentary, subscribe, like, and share.
Hi, I'm Chris Binney, and I'm Jamaica's #1 squash player and 9-time Caribbean champion, and you're watching Reggae Boys Commentary. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share button below.
Yes, Reggae Boys Commentary, like and subscribe, yeah?
Reggae Boys Commentary, subscribe, like, and share.
Reggae Boys Commentary, like, share, and subscribe.
Hi everybody, I'm Darren Moore and you're watching Reggae Boys Commentary.